These are some of the things that I stopped buying at the moment.
Festival.
What is up, you guys? I hope you guys are having an awesome week so far. Yeah, I wanted to do a video on things that I've cut back on purchasing and really just change direction of how I stack my precious metals. And yeah, one of these things right here, well, a bunch of different things, is certain stuff like this can easily add up and rack up. Don't get me wrong, you know, this stuff is highly collectible, and sellers, you know, would put a price on this and add a value to this. So 36 bucks, we take this right here, we take this $50, and you know, it's Denver mark, and you know, the LCS that I went to, you know, felt that this was a good value to throw on this piece. But things like this, I've noticed whenever beginning stacking, that stuff like this is what really was eating up some of my money. But then again, you guys, do not get me wrong, I think stuff like this is awesome. Obviously I paid for it, but I've shifted the way I stack, and right now I'm trying to really reach a goal and to continue to build my stack, and stuff like this right here was kind of hindering that to be able to happen. So don't get me wrong, these things are highly collectible, you know, maybe something worth graded, and you know, take stuff like this, $3.50. I found it out from my really go-to LCS. She, you know, sells these to me for $2 a piece because I buy a certain amount. But really, if I just wanted several of them, you know, she would have no problem selling to me for a couple bucks. Heck, it might be cheaper now, but she hasn't really have any. But this is where I'm getting to, is that, okay, this is a 1936 Denver, you know, nice little piece right here, you know, definitely probably worth it if someone was trying to, you know, build their collecting book and maybe needed this and wouldn't have a problem. I mean, look, I paid for it. I thought it was at a decent looking piece, but come to find out, you know, whenever I bought some at a good price and at a higher quantity, I was getting decent pieces like this. And remember, it was, you know, only $2. So stuff like this, people, it's almost like a, you know, their own self-grading, you know. So it's like, okay, this, I think this looks good, I'm gonna slap $3.50 on it, and it works, and people do buy it, and you know, they're not in the wrong from that, absolutely not. But you take this right here, like this $50, you know, decent quality, looks nice, you know, paid $22 for it. Could have got a, you know, generic round possibly, you know, for this 1 ounce. But this is what I've learned for me personally that was really eating up in the beginning my money, and it shifted. You know, now I stick to bullion, government minted stuff, and just, you know, try to accomplish on building my stack and get it at a good place. And stuff like this was kind of hindering that to be able to happen. But like I said, do not get me wrong, I will continue to, you know, at a good price, maybe not right now, but you know, if I come across something that I feel that looks good, you know, and it's, you know, something I want to collect and keep, you know, this is what I would do. I would continue to get them. But as of right now, and having a goal, I think that, you know, it's just something I need to take a break on, and kind of focus on where I'm heading and what I'm trying to reach. I picked up some, well, not picked up, I wasn't able to make it to my LCS this past weekend, so I had to, well, I kind of already was planning on it, but she's not able to really get too much of these, and if she does, you know, they don't last too long. But I ordered these on eBay, and I'll show you where. And yeah, not too bad. I paid 126 bucks and some change for 5 of these. These are 2022. I wanted to be able to have a little bit more of these in my stack, and while I'm able to still get them, I figured that, hey, might as well go ahead and get a couple of these. So I added, so my past week, 5 extra ounces of all Britannias. That's the place. But yeah, so my focus is more on things like this, you know, super awesome piece, nice, 0.99 silver, 1 ounce, you know, and just taking a break on stuff like this. Still both beautiful, great, nice stuff to have in your stack. You know, and this is considered stacking as well, but whenever you're paying a little bit of a higher premium on something like this, it falls a little bit into the category of stacking. But I think that any new stacker, you know, something that you would have to learn, and maybe, hey, you might be okay with paying and buying stuff like this. Maybe you're seeing the collection more as a value, and there is value in collection. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always going to be a buyer for something that you find a higher value in, but that's not the case for me at the moment. Right now I'm gonna focus on building more my stack with stuff like this. You know, like I said in the past video, I'm going to try to incorporate some more vintage silver, even if it's, you know, vintage bars as well. But yeah, I wanted to do a video on this to kind of, you know, my journey. Stuff like this racks up, and really, you know, if I was to try to sell this now, I would probably get nowhere near what I'm asking for. And that's the ugly truth about some of this stuff with this. Now, I have no plans on selling this. You know, this 90% silver is beautiful pieces. I think they're awesome. I think they're worth to have in collection. But as a newcomer to the stacking world, I think that to have a plan set, and it's got to be your plan. You need to make the stacking fun. You don't need to put too much pressure. If you have a few extra coins left, you know, after purchasing something like this, and you want to throw it this way, that's cool too, because you can't go wrong doing that. It's really just deciphering what's going to be important in your stack. And that's the beautiful thing about stacking. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody likes to, you know, this and that. But really, to find that good in-between balance for you is what's going to make it work. But you guys, I really appreciate it for your time. I thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and just being a part of this journey with me. But I appreciate it for all that you do, and I'll see you on the next one.